I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Welcome back to Rugby Senate, folks. It's the Lions at Emirates Ellis Park in Joburg, Johannesburg, the city of gold. Igoli, welcome back to the program. Lions, here's your lineup for today. Let me do a quick sound check to make sure we're sounding good here. All right, that sounds good to me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's your Lions lineup. At fullback, it's Kuhn Horn. Tapia Mafura, former Bull, in the right wing. Henko van Wyk and Reinhard Jonke in the center. Ed will find him, have a little speech on the left-hand side there on the left wing. Sam Francis at fly half. Morne van der Berg gets a nod at scrum half. Frankie Horn is the captain, wearing the 8 jersey. Ron Fenter, JC Pretorius starting again. The locks are Darian Landsberg and Etienne Oosthuizen. And in the front row, it's Asanati Nabakanye, PJ Bota, and John Skuman. That's your front row as well. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, off the bench, you've got Jaco Fisachi, Kotza, Skuman, Ron Delport, Jared Cairns, Nico Sten, Gianni Lombard, and Monty Ross. That's off the bench. For the Dragons coming down from Wales, the Welsh side, Forrest has the following. Hugh Anderson will be at the fullback. Rio Dyer on the right wing, the Welsh national. Joe Westwood and Aneurin Owen. Owen is the captain in the center. Ewan Rosser on the left wing. Will Reed at fly half. Che Hope is the scrum half. Tane Basham, another Welsh national. Shane Lewis Hughes, Ryan Woodman in the center there. George Knott and Joe Davies are the locks. Chris Coleman, Elliot D, and Rodrigo Martinez Manzano in the front row. Replacements off the bench include Brody Coughlin, Dylan Kelleher Griffiths, Paula Latu, Barney Langton Cryer, what a name. George Young, Morgan Lloyd, Lloyd Evans, and Harry Ackerman. The officials are Evan Orozamendi from France, Ludovic Keir from France, Vincent Blasco Bach from France, and Eric Galzans from France. Well, that's a French side, all French side for the officiating crew for today. Be sure to hit the like button, folks. Welcome back to the program. I'm Chris, and you're listening to EPCR Championship, Challenge Cup, I should say. Challenge Cup action. We just did Champions Cup a few moments ago. So let's get the scoreboard up there. Lions hosting the Dragons at Ellis Park, Emirates Park, Ellis Park, in Johannesburg, the city of gold, South Africa. We will be up shortly here with that game, and it's supposed to be on just moments away. My Super Brew was going well, but Section Powwow looks like they might have let me down here if they lost, had them winning, and they are still losing late in that game. I thought it was over, but they're losing by 3 points. If they could come back and win, that would be great, and that would be fine. I'd get bonus point there. Anyway, Paris thief raids Stormers' room. What the heck is that all about? So, the Stormers got an unwelcome visitor to their team room in Paris on the eve of the Champions Cup match. A thief entered the room on Thursday and stole a coach's laptop and wallet. Some Stormers members who are still present in the team room saw the thief and at first thought it was a lost guest looking for another conference room. However, it turned out to be a brazen thief who had walked in from outside the hotel. So initially, a member of the Stormers team had mistakenly taken backpack. However, security footage confirmed the theft, and Paris police are now involved investigating the theft. Wow. Bastards. Thieves. Unbelievable. So, I hope they catch them. So the Stormers play at Racing 92 later today. Anyway, this game is scheduled to come on in about 6 minutes, and not a bad start to the action for this weekend with the Bulls winning. That was fantastic, 48-7. It's a shame they didn't get to the half-century mark. Conversion not made, couple conversions. But good day yesterday. I had 3 for 3 on my Super Brew, 1 for 1, and possibly 2 for 2 if the Section Palois can come back here late in that game. Otherwise, it'll be 1-2. But on the Champions Cup now, the Bulls finally secure a win. They go 1 win, 3 losses in the knockout round. And this should put them in the playoffs for the Challenge Cup, interesting enough. So they've qualified for the Challenge Cup. So let me see what it says down here at the bottom. Qualified for EPCR Challenge Cup round of 16. So they're in the Challenge Cup, the Bulls. So well done for them. There you go. So top 4 teams now advance to the round of 16 here in the Champions Cup. Northampton Saints, Munster, Saracens, and Castres Olympique. The Bulls finish with just 5 points on the log, and Stade Francais finishes below them. So the Bulls with minus 29 points. So they picked up that point differential to get them ahead. Well done. So the rest of the South African sides, the Sharks are on the bubble. They're in 4th position, and the 3 teams above them qualified, so they can qualify, but they're going to need to win. But they have a huge task ahead of them. Unless Bordeaux rests players, Bordeaux should run away with this. They're 3 for 3 with 15 points on the log and a plus 87-point differential, which is second best in their pool. So, but they're at the top of the pool. So Leinster already qualified. They're 3 for 3. So we've still got some qualification going on here. All right, so there you go. So the Bulls will make it into the playoffs despite winning just 1 game because they go to the lower tier competition. So for some reason, that Section Palois game is not, let me see, not coming up. So let me see. Actually, I know where to check it instead of doing EPCR. Let's do that. EPCR, probably more recent. The Super isn't always up to date with the time. So that's, we're looking for what game we're looking at here? We're looking for is that a Challenge Cup? Yeah, it's got to be a Challenge Cup. So let's go to Challenge Cup. Scores, fixtures, and tables. Round 4. Okay. Well, that's an old page. Let's reload the page. It said 7-7. That was a while ago. They lost. 31-28. So I didn't win that one. Damn it, Osprey. Screw me over left again. All right, well, my feed is 4 minutes away. How you all doing out there? Be sure to hit the like button. Thanks for tuning in with us and joining us today for this competition. Who we got here? Hendo, and then we've got Okert Grevenstein. Welcome to you. Albert van Lingen, Nick Muller, Willem for Badenhorst. Okay, well, thank you, Willem. All right, Albert, it was DuPont's cousin who stole that bag. DuPont's cousin. I don't know if that's true. Anyway, I just know that, with my injury and not being able to exercise, I've gotten a little pudgy for me. Instead of my ribs exposed, I actually got a little bit of weight on now. Not obese, but just a little pudgy for me. And this Lions jersey is a bit snug. It looks like it's okay, but little nice game balls. Oh, yeah, those up there. There's some really nice ones. I've got a limited edition. The one on the left is a special, came with its own box. There's only 500 of them made worldwide from Gilbert. So I bought that one. That has all the games on it. And then the other one there is also a limited edition, but I think there were 2,000 of those made, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, pretty cool. I got some really good deals after the World Cup in 2019. And not a lot of South Africans bought these things, so they were available, and they tried to sell them. I got bargain basement price. Even with the shipping, I did all right coming from Africa. I also got the book over there about the Springboks for their 2019 World Cup. Several things. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, so Charles Watson said, let's go Lions. Really hope to do something good today. Yeah, I'd like to see the Lions do well today. Yep, that'd be nice. But let's take a look at where the Lions are in the Challenge Cup series as far as points and what they can do. So we go to, that is not the window I wanted. All right, is it this one? It's this one. It is this one. Okay, so the Challenge Cup. All right, so the Lions have won 1 of 3. And the Dragons have won 1 of 3. Both are middle games. So whoever wins this game, that's the difference there. Let's take a look. Come on, let's get up here to the top, to the pools. I want to see the pools. All right, here we go. Pools. So the Cheetahs are also on the bubble here. They really need to perform. I'm going to see who USAP is playing this weekend. So the Lions are on the bubble, and the Dragons are ahead of them. They need to beat the Dragons. Yep, they need to beat them. If they beat them, they're going to advance. But if they don't, they're screwed. Well, they should advance. I mean, maybe they need to get more points here. Anyway, yeah. So in this pool, 3 teams have qualified, and that's Montpellier, the Osprey, who just won. And they actually win 3 wins and 1 loss. The Osprey performed very well in this Challenge Cup, and Section Palois, who let me down there, they finished 3rd with 2 wins, 2 losses, which the Lions could also finish 2 wins, 2 losses. Okay, I've got my feed. It's live now. Players coming out of the locker room, oh, boy, my goodness, they look like road workers with those jerseys on. The Dragons do. They're bright neon yellow highway jerseys with black, and the Lions wearing Underin Owen is the captain. All right. So Frankie Horn is the Lions captain wearing their red jerseys like I'm wearing. Okay, why am I hearing myself? Okay. Have you been getting an echo the whole time, folks? If you have, I apologize. All right, so the Lions in 5th position now. They need to get up to 4th position. And the team they're chasing is the Dragons. So if the Lions can win here, they move on. Uruzmendi is the official on the pitch for the game. So let's see what the Lions can do today. They're at home. They should be able to pull this off at Ellis Park. And we need to have 2 for 2 to start this day off and have the South African sides in good shape here. All right, here we go. Looks like almost no one in the far side of the stadium. Here's the kick. Kuhn Horn sends it off his left boot down to the near side. Taken by the Dragons inside the 22. Dancing around out there in their, oof, man, those, you can't miss those jerseys. You could use these guys for cones on the highway. They're hazard signs. That ball's clearance kicked up there by the scrum half Che Hope. And it goes into touch for the Lions, who will get the ball for the first time. Just 24 seconds into the contest. All right, cool. I think the Lions can win the Cheetahs. Now, the Cheetahs have a really tough assignment against Lyon. Lyon is at home, and they're a good team. So I want the Cheetahs to win, but it's a long road to hoe. All right, so here we go. PJ Bota will throw it in for the Lions in the line out. Their first of the game. Uncontested. Frankie Horn comes down with it. And Mornay Feinberg sends it over. The Lions come charging up the middle. Nice carry there by the Lions. Brilliant run. Oh, here we go. Look at the Lions. They're on the loose. Unbelievable. Oosthuizen down to the 22. Sam Francis over the top to the wing. Oh, and Mafura has to dance to stay into play. They're inside the 22 now. Mornay Feinberg does the dummy, goes back to the inside. Sam Francis, the ball bounces on the turf. Picked up over there. Kicked into the wing, but that's going to be a tough to field. J.C. Pretorius gets it. What a great job by J.C. Pretorius. Not held in the tackle. The ball comes free. The Lions dancing around out there, still driving down to about 5 meters now. The Lions 5 meters from the touchline. Try line. Here they come. Lavacanye carries the ball to the 6 meter line. Mornay Feinberg off to Darian Landsberg. Landsberg on the front foot advantage. The Lions are playing an advantage here now. Oosthuizen bumbling through there. Mornay Feinberg, and there's a slight knock on there, and we're going to come back for the penalty advantage. Take the tap and go, Mornay. Oof, man. Call against Ryan Woodman for not rolling away on the tackle or entry at the side. All right, I'll go for the post. Not from this angle. They're going to go for the post. Oh, my goodness. 5 meters out, they're going to go for the post. I'm a guy that says go for the post to take the points, but this is, wow, I'm not so sure. They're going to take the 3 points early here, are the Lions. My goodness. With all that momentum, geez. Sometimes you just got to roll with the momentum. Look, I'm not going to criticize them. It might be the right decision, but oof, it's not an easy angle either for Sam Francis. I mean, if it was straight on, I'd get it. But it's a 5 meter line out. Oh, my goodness. And they're going to go for the points. They better get this. Sam Francis had better make this 3 minutes in. Lawrence Tycoat, welcome back. And Brandon's tardy. Yeah, you're not tardy. All right, so first kick of the match here for the Lions. "23 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to get off long before that. He gets it. All right, it's a clean strike, and we are up 3-0. So the Lions get on the board. They draw first blood. Yes, the Bulls are going through round of 16 in the Challenge Cup. Let's make sure we're clear about that. Not in the Champions Cup, which is where they competed. 3-0 Lions. And they stay there. My hands go up. Win, 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 no matter what. What? Well, let's do that. We got to win. Sound like Donald Trump there. Win, win. All I ever do is win, win, win. All right, folks. Here's the restart. Will Reed sends this to the far side of the pitch in the sunshine, which is only 10% of the field. Caught over there by the Lions. They drive up towards the 22. Ruck is formed. Mornay Vandenberg told to use it. He just now got his foot on it. And he does it off the left boot. Kicks it down the pitch. That ball bounces, stays in play. Taking it 36-meter line. Here come the Dragons. Oh, look at the great coverage down there by the Lions. But they don't make the tackle initially. It was Henko van Wijk who got down there. And the Dragons now have the ball. They're going to chip it over the top. Who's going to get there? On the wing, there's no defender. And unguarded is the captain, Owen, who over here has the ball. And a penalty for not rolling away. Off the feet. There they go. Oh, he didn't take the mark. Yeah, I'm okay for a quick tap, but you got to take my position. So off the feet called against Mafura. So penalty against the Lions. Are they going to take the points? What are the Dragons going to do? Whoever wins this game goes on to the round of 16. They're going for the points. Yep. Yep, whoever gets this. So be sure to hit the like button, folks. 31 likes. It's early in the contest. I know you're just getting into this.
That was easy.
What I really like about this, I've got to say, is that we're only 4 minutes into the game time, and we've got an average view of 4 minutes. But we've been on air longer than that. So anyway, well done by the Dragons to secure that penalty. That's against Mafur. So the Dragons going to kick from 39 meters at a tough angle here, so no guarantee. But it is the Highveld. The ball does just carry because of the lack of oxygen to weigh it down. Will Reed will be making the kick. They say it's 45 meters. All right. 5 minutes, 29 seconds in the contest. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Dragons trailing by 3 points early in the contest. Will Reed. And he's going to get it to curve back over. No, it hit the post. Oh, he can't believe it missed. Neither can I. It curved all the way across the front of the poles and then hit the post. The right post and bounced off. So no points there. Here come the Lions. Francis, Henko van Wijk, Mafura has to stop. Cut back inside. Mafura gets the ball into the hands of Reinhard Jonka. He's driven backwards. They turn the ball over. And the Dragons have the ball. Into the hands of George Knott. He's tackled. All right, the Dragons going to go wide on the outside, but there's good defense by the Lions there. Frankie Horn misses the tackle, but the tackle's made right after. J.C. Pretorius tries to jackal, but he's called for a penalty. J.C. Pretorius in there, but doesn't win that ball. Hands of the ruck is the call. This time they're going to go for the post to the far side of the pitch. A little bit better angle. 38 likes. Let's get it going there, folks. Hit that like button. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it.
That was easy.
You can do it. Football, yeah. All right, so game 2 of 4 on a Saturday. It's Saturday morning here, 10:22 on the East Coast of the United States. And you're listening to live play-by-play color commentary of this EPCR Challenge Cup contest between the Lions from Johannesburg and the Dragons from Wales. So this is going to be a much easier kick, better angle for Will Reed from the opposite side of the pitch. That last one went like this, right into the post. 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Rob on wheels. The stadium at Ellis Park is always empty unless the Springboks are playing. It's a dangerous place to go to a game. And it's good, 3-3. Very dangerous place to go, especially after dark. People get robbed, stabbed, shot around there all the time. Most of us, when we go, we do the ride and park and ride. And wind up parking, in Melrose Arch or somewhere like that and taking the bus over. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very dangerous part of town. It's Johannesburg. Yep. So the times I've gone to games there, I park at Melrose Arch and then take the park and ride. The first time I went, I almost didn't get right back. And that ball is caught by Dragons on the restart outside the 22. They've got it. A ruck is formed. Che Hope sends the ball over. Boy, you cannot miss this Dragon side. Oh, ball comes loose off the ground. Labakanye to Darian Landsberg to Bota to... Oh, my goodness, who's got the ball now? It's Henko van Wijk dancing. Van Wijk down to 6 meters, and the Lions on the front foot now. They go back towards the middle of the pitch. And that carry there by Oosthuizen. Bota. Ron Fenter now, but he's got 3 guys to tackle him. So they're about 8 meters out now, are the Lions. Morne van den Berg comes back this way to Oosthuizen. Oosthuizen to Kuhnhorn on the wing is, oh, yes! Oh, Frankie Horn with the try. Well done by the Lions. The big guy didn't know if he's going to pull it off. And the Lions have drawn a try. Frankie Horn's second try in his career in a Challenge Cup. Man, oh man, try to the Lions. All I do is win, win, win. Looks like it's going to be a good weekend so far for South African rugby. Woo! Frankie Horn with the try. Here's the conversion attempt by Sam Francis. 34 meters from an angle. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 9:40 in the game. And that is going to get just, well, right over the middle, actually. It curved. It was just inside the post and then curved over. So it's 10-3. Lions, man. Brian Barberich from Durban. How's it going there, Brian? Kings Park. Hollywood Bets Kings Park in Durban. Home of the Sharks, the Minnows, the Pilchards. Whatever you want to call them. All right. All I do is win, win, win. Here we go. 10 minutes gone in this contest. And we'll restart this. Looking for the far side of the pitch. High into the air. That ball's inside the 22. Taken deep around the 5-meter line by Morne van den Berg. And he lofts it back into the air. Will he find touch? He does. But brought back into play by the Dragons just outside their 22. Will Reed sends it back down the pitch. That ball's going to be inside 22. Caught back there by the Lions. It's Kuhnhorn. Kuhnhorn sends it back the other direction. In around the 22. Caught there by Will Reed. And he's going to return the favor. Now we're playing badminton. Inside the 22. Caught back there this time by Sam Francis, who hoisted into the air. And a half-hearted chase there. Taken by the Dragons. Little grubber kick. But picked up by the Lions. Here we go. The Lions have got the ball. Morne van den Berg coming to the wing. Looking for 50-22, but he doesn't get there. Bounces into touch. Nice kick, but not quite a 50-22. Wow. 11-18 in the contest. Morne van den Berg. So glad to see him get that Springbok jersey finally. So many questions, but how does Lions ownership make money at the empty seats? Rob, I'm not sure how. They must get money from the broadcasting. Yeah, these teams are not in great shape, a lot of them. Line out is good, kicked, and it goes into touch. So, took it back inside 22. So, it'll be a line out to the Lions deep in Dragons territory. Big mistake there by Che Hope of the Dragons, going to give the ball to the Lions inside the 22. Possession, it's nearly 60% in favor of the Lions at this stage of the game, 12 minutes in. Means 7.5 minutes of the 12 minutes they've had the ball. 12:08, PJ Botha to throw it in. He does. Into the hands of Landsberg, and they're into a maul. Rolling maul, driving forward. This maul is picking up space. Labakani gets it back to Botha. Botha gets it to Morne van den Berg. He sends it across the middle. Nice handoff to Mafur. Mafur dancing, but they run in. The defense is there. They're playing advantage now, are the Lions. And a whistle blows. There was an advantage being played there. What's going on here? Side entry is the call. Mistake by the Dragons. George Knott coming in at the side. So, will the Lions kick for the post, or will they go for the corner? You're welcome, Brian. Rob, that's not too many questions. Happy to answer your questions. They're going for the corner here. All right. Now it's a man's game, baby. It's a man's game. All right. So let's see where the mark is. Lions going to go for that rolling maul, which was successful a moment ago. They got more than 5 meters a moment ago. If they get the 5 meters here, they're in for a try. Let's see what happens. Here's the line out. PJ Botha to throw it in. He goes. Landsberg. Morne van den Berg. Here we come. Charging up inside the 5-meter line. Come the Lions. Van den Berg over to the middle. PJ Botha driving forward. 4 meters now in front of the post. They're trying to get that ball Pushed back to the 5-meter line. Dragons look like bumblebees out there on defense. Sam Francis now driving down, and he lost his shorts. Knock on. Yeah, played the ball on the ground. Sam Francis played the ball on the ground, but I think it was a knock on, a steal, and a knock on. So I think it's the Lions' ball. Oh, yeah, it's a knock on. Well, Sam Francis was trying to pass it, and it was hit by one of the bumblebees, the Dragons there. Just change the name of the bumblebees. Look like for bumblebees from a distance. Bulls will win. Yeah, I think the Bulls can win the Challenge Cup. That would be 2 years in a row. So it's actually a good development. Bulls came through when they had to today. I think they're in better shape going to the Challenge Cup than if they stayed in the Champions Cup. A title's a title. You don't rubbish a title. Sharks won the Challenge Cup last year. Great for them. I've got a Sharks championship jersey waiting for me in South Africa. Can't wait to get back. Someone picked it up for me. Speaking of someone that's not here today, you know, where's Chris Marie? I haven't seen her today. Charles Watson, side entry. Yep. Yeah, it was side entry a while ago. Now, you guys ask all the questions you want. I'll answer them as best I can. I can't get them all right, that's for sure. All right, so crouch, bind, and a whistle blows. Going to reset this 5-meter scrum. Same mark. Keep your distance. One call, one action is what the official says. Here we go. Labakanye, big fellow. Boy, the color on his jersey is faded because it stretched so much for his big belly. Crouch. Bind. Set. Mornay Feinberg puts it in the pipe. It's going nowhere. Call to use it. Get it out of there, Mornay. They do. Frankie Horn goes up the short side. Frankie Horn, is he in? No, he's short. He fell. Oh, my goodness. Frankie Horn had to try, and he fell short. Darian Landsberg is tackled short. Hands in there. Hands in the ruck. J.C. Pretorius digs it out. Labakanye, he gets it off quickly to pass. The Lions. There's J.C. Pretorius. Did he get it? I think he had it, but they didn't call it, so he's short. The Lions coming wave after wave here. Inches away. J.C. Pretorius to Sam Francis. Francis does a dummy. Sam Francis is in. Lions score. Lions score. What a great move. He looked right, did the dummy, and took the gap straight up the middle. Sam Francis goes across for the Lions. I smell a whitewash coming here. Woo, Lions. Sam Francis. Whew, Sam Francis. Brilliant try. All right, 26 seconds for the conversion. He should be able to make this. I'll put it on the board. I don't want to jinx him, but if he misses this, he needs to sit on the bench. 17-3. All right. This is muy rugby. It is very muy rugby. It's lekker. Where's this crap been in this competition and in the Champions Cup? Kick is up. It's good. It's 17-3. The Lions out in front now. Folks, 16 minutes, 43 seconds into the contest. We'll go for the restart. It is definitely lekker Lions rugby here. Francis did a great job cutting back on that. That was a well-earned try. Young guy, one of those talents we found in the Curry Cup. What are these people blowing up my phone? It's freaking Saturday. Leave me alone. Oh, it's freaking spam. Ugh. Here's the restart. Will Reed for the Dragons from midfield to the far side of the pitch, inside the 22, taken down there by Henko van Wijk. Van Wijk up to the 22. He's tackled there. Mornay Feinberg is in there. Call, use it already. My goodness, these officials are quick. Off the right boot, Vandenberg down the pitch and into touch. And the Dragons will be satisfied to take a line out. 17-38, trailing by 2 converted tries. The Dragons will get the ball back. Bordeaux versus Sharks tomorrow. Yeah, that's going to be a bloodletting. I think Bordeaux, unless they take their foot off the pedal, will just destroy the Sharks. Lineout's unsuccessful. And the Lions are going to get the ball back. Knock on. Lots of things going badly for the Dragons at the moment. Where's Flushing at? He's a Welsh fan. Oh, that's not straight. That's what it was. Yeah. Not straight. It was contested by the Lions, so you can't do that. You got to make it straight. Crouch. Fine. Set. Northampton's beating Munster at the moment 5-0. Call to use it once. Mornay Feinberg digs it out of the back of the scrum, sends it over to the middle of the pitch. Back to Mornay Feinberg. He comes wide. Here we come. Fundemev. Edward Fundemev kicks it down and bounces over the head inside the 22. What a kick! Down to the 2-meter line, and the Dragons are in trouble. Here come the Lions. The pressure's on. Rio Dyer tackled 5 meters out. Oh, a high tackle. Oh, shame. The Lions, what great defense squandered by a silly penalty. Jacobus Fonseca says, muy man, muy Lions. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Lions. Yep. High tackle there. Unfortunately, 19 minutes into the game. Playing Queen at Ellis Park. Will Reed with the kick here now for the Dragons. Their short fly half. That ball finds touch. Let's see where the mark is going to be. It's a pretty good kick, close to midfield. Yeah, let's see the high tackle on the replay. Yep, it was on Landsberg. No need. The tackle had already been made. That was a stupid penalty. So now they get them out of trouble and a line out near midfield. That's not straight either. My goodness, that wasn't even close to being straight. They get away with that one. Tame Basham. There's Chi Hope. They come to the near side, and that's Will Reed. Will Reed runs into Mornay Feinberg. Tackle's made there. Feinberg's working his butt off out there. A knock on by the Dragons, picked up by J.C. Pretorius with a bad pass, gets it over to the far side. Oh, that ball's knocked on intentionally by the Dragons. No call there. My goodness, but it took all the momentum away from the Lions, who had open space. Labakanye over to P.J. Bota. Boy, those forwards are doing some great work here. Mornay Feinberg now to Sam Francis. We come to the near side. Oh, Yonkers flipped over. That's a tip tackle. There should be a penalty for that. To the near side on the wing, Frankie Horn now driving down about 30 meters out. Back to the middle goes Mornay Feinberg, and he gets the ball in Oosthuizen into Labakanye. The Lions getting a lot of ball movement here. Mornay Feinberg outside into the hands of Reinhard Jonker. Jonker to J.C. Pretorius on the wing. He dances. He trips by the turf at the 22. What a TMO check here. Tip tackle. I think we're going to check on the tick tackle. Lifting tackle. Yeah, we're going to go back for the tip tackle. Yep, there's definitely a tip tackle there. It's against Owen, the captain. Reinhard Jonker, let's see it. Oh, yeah. That's dangerous tackle. Forced the pass horizontal, and it's after the ball's been released. You can see it's been released. He still went with the tackle. It's no arms tackle, too. That's clearly a card. No, he didn't jump into the tackle. That's clearly a card. Yeah, that's going to be a card. I don't know how it's not a card. Oh, no degree of danger. Bullshit. He almost landed on his neck. I can't play the official because the idiot DJ is playing the music. We're watching replay after replay after replay right now. And I would give a yellow card on this myself. It's at least a penalty. He's not looking. It's no arms tackle. And he only puts his arm around to flip him over. Nearly on his neck. Let's see what his decision is. Wow, what a gift he just got. That should have been a card. Wow. That should have been a card. That should have been a yellow card. So the Lions are going to go for the post, or are they going for the corner? They're going for the corner. Ed will find him. Ed will do the kicking. He doesn't do it. He gives it back to Kuhn Horn. So the Lions going to kick for the corner here because that's a long kick. So let's see where it winds up. And it's brought back into play by the Dragons. So the Lions screw that one up. All the way back to their 36-meter line. So Mafura sends it over to the middle to Edwil Fandemeva. Fandemeva now. So the Lions got nothing out of that. That was bad decision-making there. So Landsberg with a carry again. Lions have been just on the prowl this entire first half. Labakanye. Yonka to Kuhn Horn. Oh, nice slip tackle over there by the Lions. But then they throw it away. So the Dragons have it inside their 22. Will Reed, but that was taken back. He better not put it in touch. Sam Francis back at his own 26-meter line. Does the dummy, cuts to the outside, and beats his opposite fly half. Driven back at midfield. Ball's available for Moine Vandenberg. Vandenberg. Ball's kicked to the wing, and over here, J.C. Pretorius waits on it. Has to catch a pass. It bounces backward. Does a good job. Picked up space. Still going. J.C. Pretorius on the loose. Down inside the 10-meter line is J.C. Pretorius. Boy, some great ball carrying by the Lions today. Is that Yonko over there? He gets the ball into the hands of Ruan Fente, who's down to 22, 50, 10, 5. Fente! Ruan Fente with a try! Unbelievable! Can you believe it? Oh, Lions fans, what an incredible try! They had him stopped, but no, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, steamrolling through the Dragons goes Ruan Fente. What a try! Oh, what an incredible try, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Let's see that on replay again. Picks that thing up at the 40-meter line. Gets chased down by 3 players. Goes off 1 tackle, 2 tackles, and reaches out and scores the try. Ruan Fente. Man, oh man, he runs up with a head of steam like he's a wing. Oh man, what a great job. What a great job. Man. Ruan Fente with a try for the Lions. Wow. So Sam Francis with a kick. Looks like it's going to be good. 24. And my hands go up. And they stay there. And they stay there. Because all I do is win, win, win. Well done to the Lions team. I used to really have a lot of, disparaged a lot back in the day. Back before I did broadcasting, I really didn't like the Lions at all. But they're growing on me. They're growing on me. Here's Will Reed. Restart. 24 minutes into the contest now. Inside the 22. Taken by Henko van Wijk. And Morty Vandenberg does a clearance kick from inside the 22. This one finds touch. It'll be a line out to the Dragons, who are pointing, way down there. That's where the mark is. Let's see where the mark actually is. Wow. What a game, folks. It is a must-win for the Lions on home turf if they want to stay in the top 4. Exactly, Jacques Kuhn. Welcome to you, Jacques. 24 tackles made by the Dragons, just 14 by the Lions. That's not straight. Come on. Thank you. Good God. He's like throwing it like this. This hooker cannot throw straight. He's like freaking, Joseph Dwabe out there. Oh, my goodness. So, scrum to the Lions now. Possession now 70% in favor of the Lions. Wow. They're rolling 24-3. Let's keep ticking the scoreboard over. 25 minutes in the half, folks. Let's get as many points as possible. Let's see where they're doing there in the table. Challenge Cup. There we go. Lions are minus 31 points. So, this is helpful. The Dragons are minus 5. Well, now with a 21-point difference, now the Dragons are minus 16, and the Lions are minus 8. So the Lions are ahead of them on points as well now, differential at the moment. Bind. Set. Ball gets put in the pipe by Morne Vandenberg, and the Lions drive this. They win a penalty. Oh, big, massive scrum. Frankie Horn brings it out. Horn, it does the dummy, keeps going. Off to Morning Vandenberg. Morning Vandenberg up the middle. Here he comes. He needs help. There's no friendly players around. Finally, there it is on the fly. Sam Francis down to the 7-meter line. Here come the Lions. Morning Vandenberg. Yonka to the wing. And Mafur in the corner of the Lions score again. Bonus point, 26 minutes in. More points than minutes off the clock. Tapia Mafur in the corner, former Bull. His second try of the Challenge Cup this season. My goodness. That's right, Joseph Dwayne catching stray bullets. That's right. That's deserved, though. My goodness. Wow. Wow. Mafur with the try. Wow. Woo. Sam Francis, tough kick from the corner. He's been perfect thus far. Don't want to jinx him. 4 for 4. Why can't they not play like this? Why can't they play like this in the URC on the road? That's going to be good. 31. Sam Francis on the money again. Bonus point for the Lions. Everybody's hands go up. And they stay there. And they stay there. All I do is win, win, win. Oh, love that song. It never gets old. It's like Zombie from the Cranberries. It just doesn't get old. 27-46 now. 31-3 Lions in the first half. More points than minutes. Keep it up, Lions. Keep it up. 28-point swing now. Ooh. The Lions were in the hole. They were in the hole by 31. They're almost out of the hole in point differential. Sam Francis takes it and sends it back down the pitch. It'll find touch. It'll be a Dragons lineout. So the Lions now 28 points to positive, gets them almost out of negative territory. Sam Francis' device is not in his jersey. They have to give him a new monitor there. And he goes back. All right, here we go. Here's a line out from the 48-meter line. That one's straight and good for the Dragons. Will Reed over to the side. And they leave it up hanging, but nice job there. Edwin Funderbever misses the tackle. They go wide. Here comes the Dragons for the first time. They haven't done anything. Now they're doing some Rio Dyer with a carry. He's tackled. Ball's available. Counter ruck coming from the Lions. Powerful counter ruck. Look at that. And they win the penalty. Yes! Where did these Lions come from? Man, they've been playing like Cubs all season. Now it's a pride on the prowl. Jacobus says, I'm a Lions fan from 72 when I was in still Transvaal. Grew up in Vereniging in the Vaal Triangle. Now I stay at East London. All right. Wow, you've been all over there, Jacobus. A renewed mind. Here's to the Lions. Yeah, here's to the Lions, man. This is a pride on the prowl here today. Kick by Francis down the pitch after the penalty. The Dragons trying to exhort themselves to get their act together. Rio Dyer. What a counter ruck from the Lions. J.C. Pretorius in there. Henko van Wyk in there. Kuhn Horn. What a fantastic job on that counter ruck. Lions, excellent job. Here we go. 29-40 now in the first half. Boy, this is exciting. Last week, I was sitting here calling these games like falling asleep. Frankie Horn successful. The J.C. Pretorius gets it over to Fundenbeck. Fundenbeck to Edwin Fundenbeck down to about the 26-meter line. Advantage here for the Lions. PJ Bota now. Boy, this is a game of momentum. And that ball's kicked forward by Sam Francis. And we're going to come back. Here's the advantage over. Offside, the advantage was not over. So what do the Lions do? I would kick for the corner. You need to pour it on. Pour it on, boys. Well, they could go for the post. Let's see what they do. 30 minutes now. 10 minutes left in the first half. They've got the momentum. Well, they're standing around and talking about it. They're losing momentum. They're going to kick for the corner. All right. There you go. What's going on with the subscriber numbers? Yeah, YouTube, my numbers went up and down all day today. So, yeah. So, let's just give people a reminder they can subscribe. Lineout's good. No, that's not good. Sorry, it's a replay. All right, 8 visits inside the 22 for the Lions, none for the Dragons. Line out to Frankie Horn. Here they come. Oh, Rod Fenter driving through again, down to 3 meters. Morne Vandenberg. Oosthuizen throws it away. What a mistake that was. But the Dragons get the ball back. Rowan Fenter just threw the ball away. Oosthuizen, excuse me. Dragons now have the ball, little bumblebees at their 6-meter line, looking for a clearance kick. There it comes. And Morne Vandenberg tried to block that. But we're going to get back to around the 22 for the Lions. Still in the ball and a big Lions supporter. Menelik III. Well, Menelik spent a lot of time in the ball. Been to a lot of places down there. Vanderbilt Park. Flanagan. Been down there. The Vol Triangle. 31-3. Lions over the Dragons. 32 minutes the first half. 272 meters to 52. 274, excuse me. And PJ Boda throws it crooked, so they turn it over. So 32 minutes, the Lions had 274 meters, and the Dragons just 52. Wow. PJ Boda throws it away. It'll be a scrum to the Dragons now, trailing by a wide margin, by 4 converted tries. Bonus point for the Lions. So right now, that bonus point would give the Lions, they'd be at 10 points on the log. Yep, and 28 points, minus 3 points total. Dragons at minus 5 now, and 28, they're minus 33. And we got a break in the action for water. 32 minutes, 26 seconds. JC Pretorius getting a little drink there. It's just the Commonwealth Games 2022. That was a great year. 2022 was a chance for the Blitzbach to win the Commonwealth, the Olympics, and the HSBC 7 Series. And the only one they managed to pull off last year for Neil Powell was the Commonwealth Games. It's unfortunate. Should have won all 3. 180 people here, 76 likes. I'm a Lions supporter since I was 8 when the team was known as Transvaal. Since then, Transvaal won the Super 10, only 93 when Francois Pinard was captain. It was a great team. Thank you for sharing, Jacques Kuhn. Appreciate that. Since you were 8 years old. Wow. I didn't become a rugby enthusiast till I was 17. 6! Never got to an actual professional rugby game until I was in my 40s. Oh, knocked on by Mafur. It's unfortunate. Took a tough bounce. It's his fault. He knows it. Apologizing to his teammates. 33 minutes in the first half now. Well, the Lions are falling behind now. They were scoring more points than minutes. Now it's 33 minutes, and we have 31 points. Scrum to the Dragons at the Lions 45-meter line, near side of the pitch. 5 handling errors by the Lions. They're doing well on the scoreboard, but 5 handling errors, just 2 for the Dragons. That seems low. Would have sworn they had a few more. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball's taken out of the back of the scrum. Oh, Tane Basham got it out of there. Now, Che Hope at the ball is going to kick it forward, and it's going to find touch. It's a good kick down around the 22. Would not have been a 50-22, however, because he was past midfield when he started. So, last time out, PJ Bote turned the ball over, and that's how we wind up down here. Need a straight line out this time from the hooker. 78 likes that, 79. That's pretty good, folks, this early in the contest. 905 viewers. Well done. All right, approaching halftime here. 5.5 minutes remaining. Line out successful. Landsberg nearly dropped by Morne Vandenberg, but he holds on to it. And then, who is that, Frankie Horn? No, it's not Frankie Horn. It's Rod Fenter again. Boy, what a stud Fenter has been in this game. Call to use it. Vandenberg from inside the 22 looking for touch. And he finds it. Ball's up in the stands. Charles says 1994 the Lions, if I'm not mistaken, won every game they played. The Curry Cup, the Voda Cup, and the Super 10. Wow, that's amazing. And there's a Lions player getting treatment back at the 24-meter line. I can't see who it is. There's also a a Dragons player getting treatment. That's Rodrigo Martinez. Manzano getting treatment right now. Looks like he's okay. He's up. He's back. So he played for the Jaguares when that team was added to Super Rugby as they destroyed it. Not because of the Jaguares, but because they overplayed the game. Too many players, not enough talent, and travel schedules were off the charts. Ridiculous. All right, here comes the line out now. Elliot D throws it in. That one's straight. They come away with it. No, it's not straight. I thought that was straight. Nottingham, England for 14 years. Still a Lions fan. Nottingham, great work. Well, Nita Lopez, well, next time I'm in the UK, if I do a meet and greet, you should come to my meet and greet. Nottingham, yeah. All right, I go to the Midlands quite a bit. Covered rugby there, the Rugby League World Cup. All right, here we go. Yeah, Elliot D can't believe that was not straight. I agree. That looks straight to me, but hey. Gain line success, 38 for the Lions, 5 for the Dragons. Not looking good for the Dragons. So, looks like my UK audience is growing a bit. South African expats and Brits, but mostly South African expats. Bind. Set. Morney Feinberg puts in the pipe. The Lions are driving it backwards. What a big scrum. Penalty finally. Frankie Orn picks it up. He sends it back to Sam Francis, who dances that, well, almost obstruction there. Francis over midfield. We're going to come. So we're going to come back for the penalty. Boy, a lot of turf got torn up out there. What a great scrum by the Lions there. Just blew them back. Labakanya, man. Look at that gut. But you can't argue with his success. He's a good player. Nita, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a subscriber. And didn't know you were in the UK. All right, here we go. Sam Francis looking for space with just 3 minutes left in the first half. 37 minutes off the clock. That finds touch, and that looks like a pretty good kick. Let's see where the mark is. Oh, man, Labakanye just driving through them, the whole front row. Just obliterated them. All right, let's see what the mark is. It'd be great if the Lions get one more try here before the first half ends. They've got 2.5 minutes. Yeah, that's a 5-meter line. What an incredible kick that was. 6 penalties against the Dragons, 3 so far for the Lions. You need this to be straight, PJ. And it is to Oosthuizen. They're into a maul. Lions now, but that maul's not going anywhere. It took a while to get the ball to the back. Now they drive forward. Ball's still going. Still going. Better get that ball out of there. Get the ball out. Morning Funding back. They lost it. Oh, my goodness. The Lions lost. I said you better get out of there. They knocked it on. 2 minutes left in the first half. Squandered try opportunity. 192 people currently here. 85 likes. By the way, folks, I want to thank all of you who are here. From the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate it. The average view time is climbing for this broadcast. When I started doing this a few years ago, if we got a large audience, it was just people looking for free broadcasts who couldn't pay for a game, and they just pop in and go. And I was getting 1 minute and 30 seconds, 2 minutes max, 2.5 minutes 3 years ago. That climbed up to 3, to 4, to 5. Anything over 5 minutes on a broadcast like this is success, average duration, because 90% of the viewers are popping in looking for a free broadcast, thinking they can watch a game for free, even though I'm clear it's a watch along and it's a reaction. And so those people, every person that's there for 30 seconds affects the people who stay for 2 hours and reduces them to 1 hour, if you get my point. So 7 minutes and 27 seconds. That means a lot of you are hanging around for the broadcast. I'm just sharing this with you because we're waiting for the scrum. Bind. And early engagement from the Lions to go quick tap and go. Charge down by San Francis. Was he offside? And that's the hooter. No, we got 1 minute. Excuse me. Okay, going to be a free kick here. Did retreat 10 meters. .45 seconds remaining in the first half. It's the second of 4 matches today, folks. We had the Bulls obliterating their competition earlier. Stade Français, and now we have the Lions doing the same thing to the Dragons. And then next up is the Cheetahs living on a hope and a prayer with the Cheetahs, man. They need a win, and I don't think they can pull it off at Lyon. I'd love to see it, but I'm not confident they can do it. They're just inconsistent. And right now I'm 2 for 3 on these games for this hour. I've got Claremont winning by 6. They're winning by 5 right now. But Munster is beating Northampton. And the Lions have it back. Wow. Goof and Vike, nicely done there. So the Hooter coming in 2 seconds. And there's the Hooter. That's halftime. That's it. First half, and the Lions squander an opportunity to get an extra try there, but they do walk out in front by a wide margin, and we go to halftime. Thanks for being here, folks. No yellow cards in this game thus far. That's pretty good. So, a 28-point differential here in the half. So, what's going on over here? Let's do a poll. Who's going to win? The Lions. Charles, yeah, I think the officiating's been pretty good thus far, too, if that's what you're getting at. Yep. So, let's take a look at some of the stats here, and let's see what's going on around the league. So, halftime at this game, 31-3, the Lions out in front. Yeah, there's a very small crowd on the west side of the stadium, a few thousand max. Yeah, even though it's a daytime game, I appreciate people not going to the game. But if I'm in town, I go to the game. But I haven't been at Ellis Park in a while just because, it's just there aren't games being played there. I get to Loftus a lot. I went to several. I went to 3 games. For the URC, I went to the quarter, the semi, and the final, all at Loftus this past year, which was awesome, except for the final. The result was not one I'm happy with. But, yeah. So, anyway. So, DHL Greenpoint Stadium, Kings Park, Loftus, been to all of them repeatedly. I've not been to Bloemfontein in quite a while. Been there 4 games before. But the Lions, let's see how we're doing here. So minus 31. So they're 28 points. They're minus 3 points right now. And the Dragons were at minus 5. And you had 28 makes them 33. So a complete switch. But the Dragons would stay at 5 points on the log, bunking in the 5th place. And the Lions would be at 10 points because they have a bonus point here. But it's not enough to put him in the top 3. Section Palois finishes with 12 points, despite the loss earlier. So that's one side. The Cheetahs, the other one I said, minus 12 points on the log. They need to win here today. USAP is at minus 10. They missed a couple conversions last week. The Cheetahs did. Otherwise, they'd be ahead of them. So they both have 6 points and are on the bubble. Only 2 teams have qualified in there. Lyon is qualified. They're 2 wins and 1 loss. So the Lions or the Cheetahs can beat them, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. Over in the Champions Cup, let's cover the South African sides over there. So first up is Hollywood Bets Sharks, who are 1 win and 2 losses, 5 points in the log. Best thing can do is 4th place because Leicester has 11 points, has already qualified. So they need to win, or they make sure that Ulster loses worse. They're minus 33 on the log, so that does give them kind of an advantage because Ulster is at minus 61. So 28 points difference. So the Sharks would have to be beaten badly to be knocked out. But still, you don't want to go in 1 and 3. And that's the Sharks. Then we go down to the Bulls, who have qualified not for the Champions Cup, but for the playoff round of 16 in the Challenge Cup because it came in 5th in their division. Top 4 teams all qualified. Northampton, Munster, Saracens, and Custers. So that takes care of that. Then the Stormers, who are on the bubble as well. They have 5 points. They're only ahead of Sale on point differential, and they beat them. So they're minus 7 points. The Stormers need to win. They can do it, but it won't be easy on the road. So we'll see. They play Rossi 92, who's at the bottom of the pool. But, that doesn't mean a whole lot at this moment. So there you have it. That's what's going on with these teams. And my Super Brew is doing okay. How are you guys doing out there? Any questions, comments? You are right. The year Francois was captain in the spring. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yep. Okay. Charles says Lions got to step it up. Yeah, I'd love to see him step it up. Over in the other action, I've got Claremont and Bristol. That score hasn't changed, 5-0. Let me reload this page and make sure that's correct right now. Yeah, still no change. Let me go back to the... hang on a second. Who am I looking at here? It's going to be on the Champions Cup, so I got to go to Champions Cup scores. That's what I need. Fixtures and results for the Champions Cup, round 4. Ulster won 52-24 against Exeter. The Bulls won 48-7, so both home teams. The games that start at this hour, we've got Northampton, Claremont. Why am I not getting scores? Let me reload the page and see if I get scores. Come on. What's going on here? Now their website doesn't work? Wow, that's messed up. Why isn't there a score here? Well, they're not up to date here. None of the games this hour up to date scores. So let me go to Google and see what they got. EPCR scores. Okay, now we got it. So Munster's had 15-10. Claremont is up 12-0. Okay, there we go. That took a long time. There we go. 15-10, 42nd minute. Claremont 12-0. And then we know the other results so far. Bath beat Claremont 40-21. Okay. Huh, okay. That's last week, isn't it? Yeah. All right, so let me get a picture of Ellis Park here real quick. Oh, I know what I'll do. Let's do this. All right, let's try this. I'm put a poll up here for you guys, okay? Let's see if this poll will let me do more. Start a poll. It only lets me put, what's going on here? It's only letting me put 2 answers in there. YouTube, man, they're screwing this stuff up. Polls aren't 1 or 2 questions. That's stupid. When did they start that nonsense? I no point even putting it up there. That's dumb. Why did they do that? I'm not happy about that. That's just today a sudden development. We've been doing polls forever. The max you can do is 4 responses. Suddenly I can only do 2. Only do 2. I was going to ask you who's the better scrum half. Well, here, I'll do it anyway. Start a poll. 2 answers. Who's better scrum? Okay. Okay, there's your option. So I can only put 2 questions there. That's stupid. 4 is better for poll. I don't know what genius came up with this, but YouTube's always messing around with things. It's just stupid. Just stupid. All right, so you guys haven't got anything to say in the chat. What's going on over there? Let me take a look and see what's going on at some other places while we do this real quick. And we're not getting any subscribers today. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on there. There's some really weird stuff going on with YouTube today. Yep, hasn't changed anything. Yep. Trump is alive right now. Let me see if that's true. Looks like he is live. Trump is live right now. I think this is old. I don't think that's live. It says live. That's a campaign speech. That's old. But people are just milking stuff. Trump's not talking right now. People are just getting free views on that. Talking about crap. Yeah, YouTube's losing its mind before inauguration. That's for darn sure. Got some black South Africans singing Paparapa. That's the song I associate with Snotkop, Paparapa. Anyway, fairly or not, that's who I associate it with. No new subscribers. What is going on, YouTube? We get at least some subscribers in every game. I can't believe we've got no subscribers. I mean, 2 big games in a row and no one. We were at 8,094 on the 12th a week ago, and it just dropped each day down to 86, and now we're back up to 89. Anyway, So good viewership today. 1,100 first hour, 1,200 second hour, 1,300 third hour today in broadcasting. So thank you all for that. Let me just take a look and give you some stats from the channel here, folks. Rubbish going on for revenue from the channel. Not much coming at all. Less than half of last month, and we're 2/3 the way through the month, so that's a bummer. November was a good month. And then let's take a look at the stats on the channel for lifetime now. Lifetime on the channel. This channel has almost 2 million views, 1,855,000. So hopefully we'll get to 2 million views sometime soon. 100,000 hours of watch time, 8,100 subscribers, and a little tiny bit of cash there. So anyway, yeah, in the last 365 days, though, it's been very good. If we look at the subscriber count, let's take a look at that in the last 28 days. We started at 8,048. So we've gone nowhere this month. Nothing. So, but let's take a look at the last 365 days. That's a big deal. So in February of last year, January last year, we had 4,188, half the size of our current audience. So thank you all for joining and thank you for watching. Appreciate it. That's awesome. And we just went to 8,090 according to YouTube. So somebody just subscribed. Thank you for that. So that's nearly twice as many subscribers as we had this time last year. But we were slow. We didn't pick up until July. We started gaining subscribers. And then it took off in July. And then we jumped by 1,000 from July to September. And then in September, because we had the test match at 5,400, we went all the way up to 7,000. So, nearly 2,000. And then we kind of lagged for a bit. And then we started picking up again in November. And then, we just slowly worked our way up to 8,000. So anyway, yep. Interesting. My live streams get the most content on this channel, not most viewed content, not my prepared videos. So it really isn't worth it for me to do many prepared videos on this channel, to be honest. Yeah. So in the last year, we've got 1 million views. So we've gotten almost 50% of views in the last year, but the channel's 3 years old. So yeah. Anyway, so there you go. Just sharing with you. Thought you might find that interesting. We got a new achievement here. It says 100,000 hours of watch time, which we just went over recently. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, man, I have called so many games here. This is crazy. Top 50 games that have been watched have all been me doing broadcast. I had my Argentina versus South Africa. All those are impressions, watch hours. I don't want to see that. I want to see hours watched. That's what I want to see. Watch time by hours. Okay, now I want, more metrics. Views. There we go. Let's go views. So views. Load up. Okay, so views. Here we go. The most viewed game I had was the Springboks versus Argentina, the Rugby Championship, 133,000 views. Then Argentina versus South Africa, 99,000. Australia versus South Africa, 51,000. Scotland versus South Africa, 42,000. And then my Sia Khaleesi video, 35,000, which was a reposting of a video I put on another channel. Anyway, Bulls Sharks, 34,000. England South Africa, 33,000. Lions Sharks, 34,000. Australia South Africa, 32,000. South Africa Australia, 32,000. New Zealand South Africa, 25,000. Wales. So you can see. But yeah, my top 50. All the way down, the lowest one is 6,400. So that's not bad. I'm pretty happy about that. Anyway, so let's get out of these stats and go back to the dashboard. All right. Oh, we got one more subscriber. Thank you for that. And they should be showing up in here. They're not. I don't know why they're not showing up in here. Anyway, I'm really angry about this polling, folks. That's really nonsense. 2 suddenly, not more than 2. Lions haven't won a title 10 years. Okay, well, can't wait for Monday. Oh, you mean for Trump? Sorry, Uncle. I love my rugby, cricket, and Formula One. Love Formula One. Well, that's awesome, Jacques. I'm not a Formula One fan. It holds no interest for me whatsoever. But maybe if I went to a game, and we have got the Dragons back out on the pitch. So let me go ahead and take off the halftime marker. I didn't care for NASCAR, and then I had free tickets to go to Wilmington. Not Wilmington. Where is it in Delaware? Anyway, the racetrack in Delaware. I went down there, and it was incredible. My cable provider gave me free tickets because I spend so much money with them. They had some tickets they handed out to customers. And, yeah, so I went down and watched it, and I can understand why people like NASCAR now. But, I mean, I didn't become a fan of it. So if I went and watched a Formula One, say, in Monte Carlo or something like that, that is Formula One, right? Then I would be a huge fan, I suspect. I just went to Monte Carlo during the Rugby World Cup. That was pretty cool. I did a lot of sightseeing when I was in France, which is what I usually do in a World Cup. All right, so right now the Lions would finish with 10 points in 4th place. But they got to keep it going. Got to keep it going. They really hurt themselves not getting bonus points. Because Palois is also 2 wins, 2 losses, but they have 12 points on the log. All right, here we go. Second half. Well, it's cold in my house. Temperature must be dropping. All right. So, here we go. Second half action now. Only 33 votes for that poll. Maybe that's why we only get 2 choices. All right, we're underway in the second half, folks. The Dragons kick the Lions deep, and Sam Francis from his 7-meter line is going to kick for touch. Well, that's a hoisted kick all the way down to the 34-meter line. Taken there by the Dragons. Will Reed kicks it high into there. The chase is on. And Mafura takes that and loses it backwards, picks it up. Gets it over to Kuhn Horn, who's been pretty quiet today. Kuhn Horn launches that ball down to the 30-meter line. Rio Dyer dances up the midfield untouched, and then he runs into Reinhard Jonke. Tackle there. Over to the center. Here come the Dragons now. Tackle made there by the Lions. Darian Landsberg. Will Reed with the ball. They go to the far side of the pitch. They throw it out there. Oh, nice tackle by Mafura. Wow. And over top of the ball are the Lions, but they get away with it. And down the sideline come the Dragons. They've got space. They're on the loose. All the way down to inside the 22. My goodness. Hugh Anderson driven into touch over there finally. So there's a change at scrum half. Lloyd comes in for Hope. Lloyd Evans. No, Morgan Lloyd, excuse me. Morgan Lloyd comes in for Che Hope. I hate when people have surnames that are given names and given names that are surnames. It's very frustrating. Lloyd, surname and a given name on the same team, and they're in the same positions right next to each other. Morgan Lloyd, followed by Lloyd Evans. All right, so the Dragons must have been knocked out on the Lions. Line out successful. And they come away with it just outside the 22. Nice handoff into the hands of Tane Basham. Yeah, Tane Basham now. Ball's dug out of there. Lloyd into scrum half. Nice tackle by J.C. Pretorius. Lions make another tackle there. Oh, that's the penalty against Jonke. That's milking a penalty. He was rolling out of the way, and the scrum half just put his feet in the way so he get tipped. That ball's kicked into touch, but it was a penalty, so they're going to kick for the corner because they're too far behind to take points off the kick. Pablo Charlie's back. How's it going? I'm just salty. The Formula One's better than NASCAR. I don't care about either one of them. Just telling you how it is. In what U.S. state do you live? Going to get cold. I'm in Pennsylvania, Albert. Central Pennsylvania. I've mentioned that frequently. I live in Pennsylvania. The Army sent me to teach at the War College, and it wound up being my final assignment, which I didn't know at the time. I thought I was going to do another one. But they wanted me to go work at the Pentagon, and I didn't want to do that. They wanted me to go back to Africa Command. I didn't want to do that, so I told them I'd just retire. I didn't like the options, and they said, no, we need somebody at the War College. You can stay. So I spent my last 2.5 years at the War College, and so I retired out of the Army War College, which is located just down the road here in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And it's a 5-meter line out for the Dragons deep in Shark territory. There's a change there. Johnny Lombard and Ron Delport come in. Francis is out. I didn't see who Delport replaced one of the locks. It's not Landsberg, so it would have been Oosthuizen. Line out 5 meters with 2 substitutions from the Lions. That goes deep, and it's held onto by the Dragons. And they got a maul, but it's going nowhere. It's just terrible. And there's Rio Dyer with the ball. He's trying to figure out what to do with. He's tackled. Dyer's tackled. And in the middle of the pitch, here come the Dragons, but they're not going anywhere. Carried by Joe Davies. Morgan Lloyd with a carry now. Lloyd feeds it wide. Dragons are not breaking through yet, but there's a gap. I spotted a gap, but it just closed. Shut down. Labacania gets in there. Ball's lost forward by the Dragons. Landsberg has it. He's looking for space. He's going forward. Lions have it. They're going to try to do something. Mane Vandenberg. Kuhn Horn comes wide. He's got Jonker with the ball out over the 22. The Lions got that ball down around the 5-meter line. They're out to the 22 now. Mane Vandenberg being told to use it. Ron Delport doesn't release. It's a penalty against. No, not rolling away. It's a penalty against the Dragons. Rio Dyer can't believe it. I'm a little surprised too. I thought it was not releasing the ball. Ooh, Mornay Vandenberg's getting a little verbal altercation with a guy twice his size. Let's go ahead and close that poll. Just 45 votes. Oh, that's disappointing, folks. 168 people currently here, 107 likes. Megan, I do not have a Lions flag. I don't have a flag. I haven't been to Emirates Park in a long time. And I had an awesome hoodie that disappeared from my trip from when I was stationed in Ethiopia. Never saw it again. So, yeah. So I had a great Lions hoodie. I've got another hoodie now, but it's not so great. One of the best hoodie I ever had in my life. It was so comfortable, so soft, so nice, just really cool. Yeah. And it just disappeared. Don't know what the hell happened to it. So here's a line out. Successful. J.C. Pretorius sends it over to the middle. Vandenberg, the ball's left on the pitch. Someone's got to chase it down, and over there, running it down is Enko van Wijk, but the ball's loose again. There goes Kuhn Horn, down the sideline. Kuhn Horn over midfield. He gets away for another tackle. Down inside the 10-meter line. Throws the ball up into the air. PJ Bota, Mornay Vandenberg looking for somebody. Okay, now we're back here. Landsberg gets it out here. Fenta now, another carry. There's J.C. Pretorius. He cuts back inside, tackled inside the 22. Gets the ball in the hands of Frankie Horn. And J.C. gets up to support him. The ball is thrown forward, though. J.C. Pretorius. Delport now. The Lions driving 6 meters, 7 meters away. Mornay Vandenberg. P.J. Bota. Whoa, that was quick. Vandenberg. Oh, charging through there. Vandenberg tries to drive. Gets down to 3 meters. The gaps are there and they disappear quickly. Dragons trying to close the gaps. PJ Bota now. Labakandi is there. Bota down to the 2-meter line. Mornay Vandenberg. Oh, and it's lost forward by Juan Fenta. Oh. Too many phases. Well, the ball didn't go anywhere. And the Lions didn't retreat 10 meters. Yep. Can't believe he lost that. Another handling error. Oh, boy. Got one of the Dragons players getting treatment. They're playing All-Star in the background there. All that is gold. Smash Mouth. Only shooting stars break the mold. Smash Mouth. All-Star. It's one of the coolest songs. Eric rates Bernard van der Linde and Keegan Johannes better than Zach Berger. Okay. So what do we got going here? A scrum, it looks like. 46 minutes, 28 seconds. Don't forget, folks, after this, the Cheetahs, desperate mode. Cheetahs have to win today. Boy, the Dragons have made 52 tackles. The Lions just 23. That tells you. It's the tail of the tape right there. That is the tail of the tape. Do not have a Lions flag. Nope. Tackles missed 19 by the Dragons. Ouch. 3 by the Lions. That's pretty impressive for the Lions. 19 missed tackles. That is not good. 36 degrees Fahrenheit outside here. Probably about 3 degrees Celsius. Cloudy day. But that's warm compared to where we've been recently. Just about freezing. And the scrum to the Dragons. They dig it out. Here's a clearance kick from about 2 meters out there. Will Reed sends it down the pitch. And Edwin Vandenberg chases it down over his shoulder. Sam Francis comes over. There's a Kuhn Horn. Kuhn Horn back to Vandenberg. Vandenberg runs right into a buzzsaw. He's tackled inside the 10-meter line. And there is Johnny Lombard. Lombard was a high tackle. Mornay Feinberg ripped down, but no call for the penalty there. Frankie Horn to Lombard. Lombard to Kuenhorn. Kuenhorn driving forward. 2 players to tackle him, but Kuenhorn gets down to the ground. We got a knock on. Lions, another scrum. Yep, Racing 92 playing the Stormers later today. Stormers can win the game, but they've got to show up. Got to show up. Well, it's a high tackle. Ooh, that was a forearm to the face of Edwill Fondam. That needs to be a card. Oh, that's definitely foul play. I see it. Man, like I said, that Mornay Feinberg was a high tackle too, but it wasn't a dangerous one. They just grabbed him by the shoulders from behind. Pulled him down. But yeah, that was a huge hit. Let's see what they say. Clock is stopped. I think they're talking to TMO. And the Lions have a South African flag on the back of their neck. I like that. The other South African sides aren't doing that. People look a little bit bored now. His kids, he's like up in the stands. Charles, no, the blue suits me better. 48 minutes. Well, they didn't look at it. That should have been a card. Wow, no card called. That's unbelievable. TMO missed it. Whoa, the Lions blow up the scrum again. They win it. Here they come. Johnny Lombard. They get it wide to Yonka. Yonka gets the ball, and there's a high tackle there. My goodness. You let them get away with it once, and they just keep doing it. Another advantage. Johnny Lombard. Here come the Lions the other side. Yonka to Edwill Fondam. Fondam gets loose. He bad pass to Frankie Horn. Frankie Horn's loose. Inside the 22. 15. 10. 5. He's over! Frankie Horn with a brace of tries! Yaboo! Oh my goodness! Individual effort there. He went all the way. He could go all the way, and he did. Frankie Horn with another big one, man. Oh my goodness. His 3rd Challenge Cup try ever. Boy, Frankie Horn is on fire today, folks. He's on fire. Woo! Man, oh man, oh man. I didn't think he was going to get there. He did a nice job to get the ball. Then he faked out Rio Dyer, and it just went off, faked the pass, and then slid right on in there. Man, oh man, that is awesome. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Johnny Lombard. Whoa, it's like 20 meters wide right. So no good. 36-3. Okay, 5 more points. That means the Lions are now positive 2-point differential on the log. That's good. Let's keep it up. Keep getting it. Wow, look at that, folks. Bonus point. Or do we have a substitution? I didn't see that. It came up and it disappeared. Why does it say advantage? Mornay Feinberg. Okay, we got change in the front row for the Lions. Kotza comes in for Skuman. Use it, Mornay Feinberg, to Kuenhorn. Kuenhorn sends us down the pitch. Great kick. Let's see what the mark is going to be, though. Kuenhorn doing a good job at fullback today. Labakanye's out. Skuman's in. Okay. Labakanye had a good game today. So the question is, PJ Both still out there? I haven't seen. Okay, Coleman goes out. Latu comes in over there. Paula Latu comes in for Chris Coleman. Coughlin is in there now. Brody Coughlin for Elliott D. Line out successful for the Dragons. And Morgan Lloyd digs it out. He kicks it over the top from the back of that. Rio Dyer gives chase down around the 22. Find him over, and it went forward or backwards in the hands of Rio Dyer. Wow. Dyer gets down to the 8-meter line for the Dragons. The Lions cannot give up points here. They just got into positive territory on the log on points moments ago. J.C. Pretorius with a big tackle there. Dragons, they've been down here. Oh, that ball's loose, but it went to Owens. Tackled. What a tackle! And then it's Barney Langton Crier. Darian Landsberg with a tackle. So the Lions are holding firm at the moment. And there's a penalty right in front of the post. Tap and go. Lloyd, they go wide. Ran it back. Short. Oh, Darian Landsberg is out. He's out. He moves. Dragons near that touchline. Darian Landsberg does not look healthy. They've got to get a try here. The Dragons are so far behind, inches away, phase after phase. The Lions have got to hold on, look for a knock on. Something. Oh, that was nice. They picked another player, not the one that looked was obvious. They went at second player. Second choice on the line. Oh, that looked like a knock on. No call. The Tongan international tackle there now. And phase after phase come the Dragons now. The Lions just a meter out. They've stopped them at least 8 or 9 times. 53 minutes on the clock. That's to a replacement lock. Tackles made. They pick a go. He's through. Wow. Paula Latu, the Tongan national, gets through. Gets the try. Latu gets the try. Lions going to have to get some more points back now. How do people drive in those ice conditions? Scary. It's nothing, Albert. Try driving the snow. It's nothing. Try driving a snowstorm. Been doing it for my entire life. Just got to have good sense. Just got to have good sense. So looking for the conversion here now. Dragons 8 points on the scoreboard. Kick here for Will Reed. He missed a penalty early in the game. Northampton now ahead, says Tins. Okay. And that ball is going to just get inside the post, and it's 10. Big mistake by the Lions there. Should never have been a try down there. Great job by the Dragons hanging in there. Good. Northampton, I had them beating Munster, so they've come back their head. Yes. So right now I got bonus points from Claremont and also from Northampton. Keep it up. Oh, it's chilly in my house, man. Goosebumps. 55 minutes off the clock, 36:10. Thanks for being here, folks. 201 people currently, 112 likes. Come on. Don't freeload. Hit the like button. That goes all the way back to the 3-meter line where the Dragons try to run with it, get back to about 8 meters. Defense gets there for the Lions. They're all coming in now. Call to use it already. There's a kick over the top. Lloyd sends it into touch. It'll be a Lions line out. Time to get some points back, boys. 26-point differential now, so they were at minus 31, so now it's minus 5. And here's a substitution coming in for Jared Cairns is coming in. Landsberg goes out. All right. Cairns is in now for the Lions. 57 minutes off the clock. And there also we've got Jaco Fisaki has come in the game as well. That lineout didn't look straight, but the Lions got away with it. Fisaki gets it in, and PJ Boats is out. Front row is all replaced now. Lions, Mornay Findebag. And it's Fisaki. Yonka to Edwin Findemeva. Findemeva dancing out there. He hasn't picked up a lot of meters, but he's been very valuable, Findemeva, today. Fisaki goes forward. Mornay Feinberg. There's a gap. Oh, it closed. And then Ruan Fenter again to Delport. Inside the 22 come the Lions now. Kuhnhorn on the outside. Kuhnhorn breaks through. Kuhnhorn. And he's going to get it to Gianni Lombard. And it's a try for the Lions. Yeah, boo. Yes. Can you believe it, folks? Gianni Lombard with the try. Great stuff right there. Great stuff. Kuhnhorn did a great job there. He faked out 2 defenders and then took 2 to tackle him. And there was Gianni Lombard right where he needed to be. Well done by the Lions. This is a lot more fun covering rugby today than it has been the last 2 weeks for this competition. Gianni Lombard. 41. Try to convert his own try. 57 minutes in it. Yeah, we want to go for 50, that's for sure. He got the distance, but not the angle. So getting over 50 is going to take 2 more scores. 41-10. But it puts him back in positive territory. $41-10. Very good day for South Africa. So far, we've got the cheetahs yet to come. I think at this rate, we could take 3 out of 4 today. 58 minutes, 7 seconds. Down to the last quarter of the game here, nearly. We'll restart this from midfield. The Dragons. Ackerman's in for Westwood. Harry Ackerman is in for Westwood. Joe Westwood changes for the Dragons. And that went straight into touch. So they're going to come right on back to midfield for a scrum for the Lions. This is all going the Lions' way now. Blij hier gaan lekker rak. Thank you for that, Jacobus. Hope and pray that the Sharks win tomorrow. Yeah, no, the Sharks, look, I'm hoping, but I picked Bordeaux. Bordeaux is a tough draw, especially at home. On the road is a chance, but, they're tired coming to South Africa. But, man, in Bordeaux, 28 tackles missed by the Dragons to 3. Wow. Crouch. Bind. Set. And it collapses. Approaching the 60-minute mark. Ayanda Madoda. I've never seen that surname before. Can't even recognize what ethnicity it would be. Madoda. It's not Swana, that's for sure. What possession is almost even. It's 56-44. Not too much difference there. Territory, though, has been in favor of the Lions, 62 to 38%. Crouch. Finally. Gee, it took a long time. Bind. Set. And Mornay Feinberg puts the ball in the pipe. It collapses as a penalty to the Lions. Frankie Horn sends it over to Kuhnhorn. Kuhnhorn gets it over to Yonke. Yonke gets it to Edwin Feinberg. He cuts back inside. Feinberg was on the loose. He runs around the official. Got in his way. Played the role of blocker. Mornay Feinberg tries to go forward. He's grabbed around the neck. No high tackle right in front of the official. Unbelievable. Should have been a penalty there. Now there's a penalty for not rolling away. So the Lions... Uh-oh. Somebody getting a card? Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble here. This one's got improved. Yeah, it has been. They get a penalty every time. Northampton moving out in front there. Cool. Let's check. Yeah, that's fine. They don't need to go any further. They have a 6-point differential. That's a 9 point, so that's perfect for me. Finish the game like that. 24-15. I need Bristol to score a few more points, but not win. All right, we're in the final 20 minutes of the contest now. 60 minutes, 40 seconds. Renewed Mind says, another great game. Muy so likes. Little Lions. Lion Cubs playing like fierce pride today. Here we go. 61 minutes now. Yako Fisaki throws it in at the 5-meter line after that penalty kick. And here come the Lions. Here come the Lions. Maul driving forward. They're going to get in. They're in! Yako Fisaki! Can you believe it? The Lions like he's in again. Was it? There's a school group. They're all excited. They're on camera. Was it Fisaki? I think it was. Yeah, it was. Yako Fisaki with the try. Replacement hooker. This is awesome. And that should be, well, it's not too an easy kick, but Johnny Lombard here, a chance to take it out to 48-10. Crowd is not being quiet. Our kid's screaming. And he hit the post. He's laughing. He hit the post. Missed another one. Need to score another try now. Oh, man. Lions can play beautiful rugby sometimes, but I think sometimes they're just lazy. Yeah, I agree, Jacques. Same with the Bulls. Bulls also get predictable at times. So they're up by 36 points. Tane Basham goes out. He's replaced on the Dragons side by Young. George Young replaces Tane Basham wearing number 8 jersey. And there you go. Here's a restart. It's inside the 22, taken by Kuhnhorn. He kicks it away. That'll go into touch, and it'll be a line out for the Dragons. Halfway there. Living on a prayer. It was a 31-point differential, and now by leading by 36, they are positive 5 points. But they should have more. Should have been over half. Oh, that's not straight. Come on. Come on. It's in midfield. It went back 2 meters. They just give it up on calling penalties on them. My goodness, that was the worst one of the lineouts yet. Not even remotely straight. But the Dragons still have the ball. Man, that's just crap. Kelleher Griffiths comes in for Rodrigo Manzano. "64 minutes now, nearly. Use it. Should be the Lions' ball. Kuhnhorn goes up, and Rio Dyer goes up with him. Oh, my goodness. Ed will find him ever catch the ball, and he pays for it. Hit by the replacement hooker, Brody Coughlin, who just buries him. But the Lions retain possession somehow. Great work by Coughlin and Dyer there. Johnny Lombard goes wide to Kuhnhorn. Kuhnhorn out to Yonka. Yonka, right off of Frankie Horn's face, but he held on to it. And they got Mafur on the outside. He cuts back inside, looking for space. Nothing there. Owen makes the tackle. Mafur places the ball. All right, just outside the 22. It looks like Nico Stain has come in at scrum half. Yes, he has. That wasn't announced. Nico Stain replaces Morny Vandenberg. Kick over the top by Stain. That ball is going to go to the 45-meter line. Caught by the Dragons up to midfield. Here they come. Oh, look at that hit. Monty Ross in the game, and he makes his presence announced right there with a massive tackle. Lions benches up. The ball goes backwards. Chased down by the Lions. Will Reed goes to ground, but not releasing. Oh, and a penalty. The Lions now can kick for the corner and chance to get that other try and get that half-century mark. What a great job by the Lions there. Boy, they are showing no slowdown with replacements. Monty Ross comes in the game and just buries a player moments later in the tackle. Yeah, Frankie Horn has been very good today. Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, so now we go down to the corner here. Lions going to try to do something. That is about a 10-meter line out. 9 penalties against the Dragons, 5 against the Lions. Jaco Fasaki unchallenged. They come away with it. Nico Stan over to Edwin Fandemeva. Fandemeva runs into 2 bumblebees. He's tackled there. Nico Stan does a dummy. And there's the offload to Ruan Fenta. He's in for a brace of tries. Ruan Fenta with a try. And the Lion pride soars. My goodness. Half-century mark, folks. Half-century. The fans are loving it. Absolutely loving it at Joe Burke. Ruan Fenta's 3rd try in the Challenge Cup Series in his career. My goodness. Wow. Brace of tries today for Ruan Fenta. Woohoo! Conversion is good. 53-10. There you go. Now we're talking. My hands go up, and they stay there. And they stay there. Because all I ever do is win, win, win. 13 minutes remain. It's a 43-point differential. That puts the Lions up 12 to the positive now on the log points differential. Well done. Okay, let's keep the differential going there. That's inside the 22. Taking my Kuhn Horn, who's going to kick it for space. 53-10. The Lions are out in front. Wow, South African side's performing well so far today. Maryland, how you doing there? Which Henko? And here's Landsberg's coming back in. I guess he was injured. Ruan Fenta comes out. Well, Ruan Fenta, a hell of a game there. He and Frankie Horn have just been incredible. Line out successful for, that's a straight one this time for the Dragons. They get up to midfield, still driving. Go back. 22 for 10. Lloyd Evans is now in the game, so all the substitutions are made for both sides. Will reads out. Dragons, nobody out here. They get tackled at midfield by Jaco Fasaki, who wins the... Oh, he doesn't win the jackal? I thought he won it. No clear release. That didn't look like to me no clear release. Looked pretty good to me. All right, so Lloyd Evans just on the pitch will kick this for distance to try to get something out of this penalty. All right. Up next after this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Cheetahs game. Feel free to join us for that. Stick around and join us for the Cheetahs game. Cheetahs. Yeah, I think that should not have been a penalty against. Another good line out. Oh, they break through. Owen. But he loses it forward and picked up by Mafura. So it's a knock on by. Oh, man. Every time they get a chance to get ahead, the Dragons just kill themselves. 69 minutes, and then Johnny Lombard's going to take that from the try zone to clear that ball. Where did it go? Went up to 42 meters, but what's the mark going to be? Probably short of that. Just 10 minutes and 45 seconds remain in the contest. Yeah, we got over 50, Charles, but a bigger margin. Another try would make it 60, a converted try. We got a player getting stretched out down here. Got a hip flexor muscle there, it looks like. I can't wait for Lewis Hamilton to perform for Ferrari. I'm going to write his name in red when he stands on the podium since he always wrote his name in black for Mercedes. Jacques, thanks for sharing. I think that if I were into it, Max Verstappen would probably be the guy I support. Whoa, there's a little hottie there. This dude dancing. We don't care about him. Let's see the chicas. Nobody wants to see him. God bless. His wheels are all messed up on my carpet here. There's a couple up there. They're just sitting there. Everybody's on camera. You got to do something to get everybody's attention. $27-23. What's that? Tunes van der Westhuizen. What is that? Clock still ticking. 10.5 minutes remain. Dragons line out. That's not straight again. Oh my gosh, he's just letting him get away with everything now. Don't give them that. They make them earn it. Just because they're falling behind, you can't feel sad for them. JC Pretorius there for the tackle. Getting closer to the 22 are the Dragons now. Kutza makes a tackle for the Lions. They're going to dummy going wide, try to cut back to the middle, but does not fool those forwards. As Skuman makes a tackle. Ball's loose. Penalty for not releasing. Lions get the ball back. Dragons turn it over again. Jacques is sharing his Formula One information. Aston Martin shareholder. I didn't know Aston Martin was a publicly traded company. Kuhn Horn kicking it down the pitch to the near side. He finds touch. Wow, what a kick. Boy, Kuhn Horn has been on the money today too. All right, well, we'll just do an early man of the match at this point because I don't think it's going to change. Okay. By the way, folks, I only have two options on these polls now. YouTube did something to the polls. Line out good for the Lions. They come away with it. And there's, oh my goodness. What a great job by Reinhard Jonke again. Gets the Lions inside the 22. They're going to want to get another try here. Oh, Jared Cairns blown backwards by the Dragons. Nico Sten sends it wide. Lions forwards trying to get him back inside the 22. Nico Sten goes wide. Lombard comes back this way to Monty Ross. Monty Ross dances but runs right into a tackle. He had a good idea, but he didn't see, his vision wasn't good there. Landsberg. Kuhnhorn. Jonke kicks it forward. The chase is on. Who's going to get there? Oh! Frankie Horton and Edwin Fundamental just missed getting there. 8 minutes remaining in this contest. 53-10. Come on, Lions. Get another try. London Stock Exchange. Thank you, Pablo. I didn't know it was publicly traded. I thought it was privately held. $72 minutes, 22 seconds. Line out successful for Coughlin. Dragons from the shadow of their goal line. And they don't release the ball. That should be a penalty. Not rolling away. Oh, come on. That was a good jackal. I don't agree with that at all. So the Dragons trying to get some territory here. Kick it in a touch, and let's see where the mark is. 217 people currently are just 122 likes. What do you got to do for a like, man? What do you got to do for a like? Come on.
That was easy.
That's all you got to do. Push the button right below the video. Here, let me hypnotize you with my Rugby World Cup keychain. You will hit the like button and subscribe. Oh, super chat too. If only. Line out successful by Coughlin and the Bumblebees, also known as the Dragons. Tackle. They're playing an advantage now. Dragons come away with it, but they're playing an advantage here. I'm not sure what the advantage was for. Probably not rolling away. They go to the opposite side. They try to kick it forward, but it's caught by JC Pretorius. We're going to come back for the advantage. Landsberg, it's called on. I don't know, Charles. Hitting the like button costs nothing but a moment of your time. If you hang out and get a free broadcast, at least you could do is that. Not exactly getting famous or wealthy doing this. Starship, Nicki Minaj playing in the background. Starship. Go, Nicki Minaj. Let's stop it there before I get a copyright claim. Let's see if we get a copyright claim on that. I played like 3 seconds of Starship. A gobbledygook song, but hey, it's a catchy one. Line out successful to the Dragons. They're into a maul just 7 meters from the Lions try line, excuse me. Rio Dyer gets tackled by Jonke. Lloyd sends it to the middle, but he meets Jaco Fisaki, who makes the immediate tackle. And we're going to go wide again here now into the hands of Shane Lewis-Hughes. Oh, Lloyd, they go wide. And the Lions so far up to the task. Monty Ross with a big tackle, but it looks like he hurt his forearm. It's stolen by J.C. Pretorius. Nearly thrown away, but picked up on the loose by Kuhnhorn. Kuhnhorn evades 2 tacklers, 3 tacklers. All the way up past the 22 goes Kuhnhorn, but he rolls on the turf. It's called for rolling. Kuhnhorn, disappointing. 4 minutes, 45 seconds remain. All right, so going to kick for the corner again. Brian says, looking neat and trim, #1 commentary. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Kick to the corner. Bounces off a post. Yeah, Kuhnhorn. Let's see if he rolled. No, see, that's nonsense. He just rolled from his side over. That's a crap call. You're allowed to do that. How else is he supposed to place the ball? He's tackled forward. He just turned. You're allowed to turn. He wasn't rolling on the ground. That's what the penalty's designed to do. Prevent people from rolling away from tackles. He wasn't rolling away from the tackle. Hermann Strauss says, thank you, Mr. America. I love your commentary. Thank you, Hermann. Bye-bye, donkey. Que la boa. Oh, the lineup goes long, and it goes back into the hands of the Dragons, but I thought it was knocked on. I guess not. What do we got? Knock on red. I thought it was knock on yellow myself, but anyway. 3.5 minutes remain. Johnny Lombard upset about somebody hitting him in the back. Let's see. That was not touched. That came off a guy's head. How's that a knock-on of Johnny Lombard to send the knock-on is on him? 2.5 minutes remain. Or 3.5, excuse me, 3.5. 9 minutes, 19 seconds, the average view time on this, folks. Wow, thank you. I really appreciate that. 206 people currently here, 1,858 views. You know what? The number of views, if it's lower, if we have quality time with viewers, I'm happier about that. Be nice if more people find the channel, but hey, YouTube, well, we deal with YouTube as best we can. So, have we got any more subscribers? Second broadcast today, and we're up by just, that's about 7 total for the day. All right, 77:05, 3 minutes left. It's a scrum to the Dragons, 8 meters out. Fine, you're going to reset it. Jakob Saga, big smile on his face. Starship by Nicki Minaj. Weak but wealthy, and if Red Bull can't provide him with a competitive car, he'll leave. You guys are still talking about that. Oh my goodness. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. I love it. I love it. 17-year-old Antonelli and George Russell. They're both young and talented. Okay. Bind. Set. Big pressure from the Lions on the scrum. What happened? And they win the penalty, and wow. Dragons come away with nothing. That 43-point lead is going to stand. 2 minutes left to go in the contest. Well done. Great front row work there. Those forwards did a great job there for the Lions. Darian Landsberg, very happy about what's going on here with his team today. All right, here we go. Let's get 7 more points, boys. Johnny Lombard to kick for distance. He's going to find touch. Where's the mark? Near midfield. That's a good clearance kick by the Lions. My goodness. All right, that got up to the 43-meter line with a minute 20 left. They go short, and Fasaki gets it back. They get up to midfield now, pick up 7 meters very quickly. Frankie Horn, the ball squirts loose over there, and Johnny Lombard now dancing with it. And there's Mafura. Mafura runs right into the teeth of defense, picks up about 6 or 7 meters. Nico Stain. Dragon defense. Boy, all over the place. These guys are way offside. They're offside again. Monty Ross with the ball, trying to fight through there. It's so easy to see them offside because they're yellow and black jerseys. That ball's lost on the ground by the Lions. No arms tackle. Penalty against the Dragons. Boy, they can't help themselves. 28 seconds left in the game, folks. And then the next one up is in half an hour. So there'll be a short break between this and the next game, which will be the Cheetahs. Yeah. All right, Cheetahs have got to win if they want to do anything here. There's no tomorrow for them. Yeah, Cheetahs are up next at 12:30 my time, which is going to be 7:30 South Africa time. Double check this. Yeah, 12. Why does that say 3 o'clock? I changed that. That's not right. There's the Hooter, folks. Thought I changed that last night. It didn't change, so I'm getting the thumbnail updated. It had the wrong start time on it. Frankenhorn, the Lions now driving again over the Hooter, looking for one more try, get some more points here. And the ball's handed back. At the back is Jared Cairns with it. And they're still driving forward. The Lions down to 10 meters, 8 meters, 6 meters. And they're playing an advantage here, 5 meters. JC, here comes Nico Sten. He kicks it high to the wing. Is he going to get there? Monty Ross! Yes! Monty Ross with the try! Can you believe it? And the Lions are going to go to 60 points on the day. Whoa! Man, oh man. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Monty Ross with incredible try. Nico Sten with a brilliant kick into the try zone. Monty Ross. I love it. Sporting the gray hair. Monty Ross. Nico Sten gets in. I'm going to put up the score because it's right in front of the post. 50 points. All I do is win no matter what. Final score, 60-10. The Lions roll. Hear them roar. The Lion Pride is in the City of Gold tonight. What an incredible performance. We'll get man of the match and some other stuff coming up here shortly. But this was incredible. Monty Ross. Wow. The Lions are still in it. This was incredible performance by the Lions. Very few mistakes. Very few mistakes. Great play all around. So who you guys got for man of the match? Frankie Horn, okay. Yeah, the Lions started well in the URC this season, then they tailed off a bit. They've got to pick it back up. Let's see if we get man of the match. As long as the music isn't playing, I'll be able to play that. My. This was an incredible game. 60-10. And the Lions were at minus 31, so they're going to be plus 29. Or not, plus 20. Wow. Plus 19 on the scoreboard. They're going to be plus 19 differential. 60-10 is the final over the Dragons. Let's see if we can't get the man of the match interview coming up. Wow, 60-10. This is a great start to our weekend, folks. A lot better than the last couple weekends. My goodness. So the Lions will wrap up 2-2. Let's see where they're at there. So that'll give them 10 points on the log. Boy, they played with a lot of heart here. They sure did. Let's see if we can get man of the match. Just waiting for that, folks. Don't run off. Your man of the match is Frankie Horn. I think that Rowan Fenter did just as good a job, too. But 2/3 of the voters, we had 68 votes for that, 138 likes. That's a little more like it, folks. Thank you for that. Let's come on, let's get the man of the match, folks. What are you waiting for? Rowan Fenter had a brilliant game today. Just one mess up down there low where he knocked the ball on. Other than that, just brilliant work. Just studly work here. Darian Landsberg put in a good game as well. Yeah, some really great. Here we go. Jonke. Reinhard Jonke is the man of the match. Reinhard Jonke, the man they selected as man of the match for this. And here comes, is this the captain? Frankie Horn. Yep. Frankie Horn, team captain for the Lions. Wow. Yeah. So here's some stats from the game, folks. Possession 54% in favor of the Lions. Territory 57%. Tackles evened out a bit in the end. 86 for the Dragons, 63 for the Lions. Tackles missed 31 by the Dragons and just 9 by the Lions. And those all came late. They'd only had 3 missed for a long time, so they got sloppy towards the end. But they won this. That's going to do it for this. We're going to wrap up here. I'm going to take a short break, and I'll be back, folks. Congratulations. We're 2 for 2 today in South African rugby. Be sure to hit the like button. And if you're not a subscriber, how about becoming a subscriber and join us right here on Rugby Ascendant? We really do appreciate that. We're close to 8,100 subscribers, just 4 away. Next up, it's the Cheetahs on the road in Lyon, France. The Lyon Lions. No, the Lyon Wolves. Lyon Wolves. That's coming up next. And take a short break at the bottom of the hour. Catch you guys here for that. Thanks for tuning in. And be sure to hit that like button if you haven't done that already. We got 141 likes, and we got a lot of long viewer time on this. Really do appreciate it. Catch you shortly. 9 tries by the Lions. My goodness. Frankie Horn with a brace of tries. Ron Fenter with a brace of tries. And the list goes on and on. Whew, that was awesome. Well done. All right, so let's get that off the board here. I'm going to get set up for the next game. Final score 60-10. Wow, we got some whitewashes going on here. Shellacking of the visiting sides in South Africa. Now our sides are in Europe. Let's hope it doesn't go the same direction for them. See you in a few minutes at the bottom of the hour. Cheers.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating